It was an ordinary day in school. People were talking, laughing, having fun, and most of all, talking and laughing with their friends. Me and French Fry's relationship got bigger and brighter each day. But then one day, when I was sleeping in my bed, I felt something liquidy and bloody in the covers. I took off my blanket and I saw some red blood, which looked like my blood. I started to realize it was my own blood. I washed off my PJs in the sink. It smelled really bad. It even smelled like skunk spray. But then, at school, when I was talking with French Fries, the period already started. You okay, Brett Chan? What's wrong? I was petrified for a second when I saw something rushing towards me. French Fries was a little bit confused. She didn't know what I was saying. But who was rushing towards you? I was afraid to tell French Fries that I'm on my period. I didn't want to tell her because she might even scold me. I swear I would have seen a red figure, gushing down towards me. French Fries just realized that I was on my period. You're on your period? Aw, how did you know? Well, don't worry, I was on my period a bunch of times, so you're not the only one. The next day was a disaster. We were SBAC testing in our Chromebooks. In the middle of silence, I started cramping a little bit. I tried to act silent as I could, and I acted so chill, I pretended that nothing happened. I decided to continue working on my test. But the cramps got worse. The whole class turned around and looked at me. They saw me suffering and shouting in labor, until blood started to appear in my chair. I breathed heavily and I tried to act chill as possible, but I just couldn't. It got worse. It felt like I was falling towards heck. I went to the bathroom and I was cramping too much, and the toilet overflowed with blood. But after all that violence, another emoji cat came and gave me one of her pads to share with me so I can calm down easier. Day 3 was a little bit of a disaster. At lunch, I had to wear shorts this time. I licked on a lollipop, until I realized I didn't think I had my period anymore, because at this morning I didn't felt my period. But as soon as I went down the chair, my period started again. Never mind. At the end of school, I was lying in my bedroom. I still had those funny cramps. My room was overflowing with stinky pads. I didn't want to clean it up because I was still in pain. I was also a little bit lazy too. Day 4 was the best. People were lining up to come see a movie theater at the end of class. But every time I stand or walk, I didn't feel like I had my period. I was crying tears of joy. I was so happy it was finally over. And me and French Fries had the best relationship after all.